How different is the role of a DevOps guy from that of a cloud architect? Can a DevOps guy become a cloud architect and vice versa?
See, cloud architects I'll come to cloud architect in a while. Cloud architect is a big role in itself, right? There are different types of cloud architects, right? But when you're talking about DevOps itself, right? So you'll have, you'll have DevOps engineers, right? So DevOps engineers, their whole job is to set up the DevOps platforms, whether it's Jenkins, whether it's Azure DevOps, or whatever DevOps product is being used. Their role is to manage that DevOps platform itself, right? So how to, whether the platform is secure, whether those proper pipelines are being set up, proper the variables are being set up, setting up that DevOps platform, setting up those integration with different products. The whole point of DevOps is integration, right? So you'll have DevOps integrating with different cloud providers, different testing tools, different security tools, where you'll have DevSecOps coming, so that as soon as a code is getting pushed, automatically some security testing tool comes in, checks the code, right, and ensures that the security of the code is proper. Only then it gets pushed. All that integration is done by a DevOps engineer. Then you will have a developer who knows how to leverage or integrate or use DevOps, right? He might not be a DevOps engineer itself, a cloud developer, right? He might tell the DevOps engineer, okay, I need integration with Azure. So the DevOps engineer will set up that integration with Azure or set up integration with Kubernetes. As a cloud developer, then I will just use DevOps, right? I understand DevOps. I know how to push code. What is the CI/CD pipeline? What is the process? What is the testing going to happen? I know that. I'm aware of it. So I will leverage that, right? So you'll have a DevOps engineer whose sole purpose is to manage a DevOps platform, and developers who the requirement is they need to know how to use DevOps, right? That's the difference, right? Somebody who will completely monitor, manage, and the whole job profile is DevOps, right? That's what they do. And then you'll have developers who need to know, at least they're not full in depth, but they need to know at least, okay, how to integrate my code with DevOps, how the DevOps pipelines are going to work, how the deployment is going to happen. I need to be aware of the CI/CD pipeline. I don't have to set it up themselves. I don't have to configure it themselves. I just need to know how to use it, right? That's a normal cloud developer profile, right? So that's the difference between a DevOps engineer and a developer who knows how to use DevOps, right? So generally, if you see Kubernetes or cloud platform developers or cloud developers job descriptions, you will always have the DevOps mentioned there. So they need to know how to use DevOps. If you are using cloud, you are a cloud platform guy, right? You are a cloud developer. You need to know how to use DevOps. You might not set it up completely. You might not set it up, the whole platform, but you need to have knowledge on how to use DevOps. That's a primary requirement these days.